Let's create a Java project in NetBeans IDE.
Hey techies, welcome to TechCorner-JavaConCafe. I'm Dhruti and today I'm going to show you how to create a simple Java project in the NetBeans IDE. It's pretty simple. I'll show you all the steps to create a new Java project and then how to execute it. So let's start. Okay, so let's create a new project. So look, you can see that I have opened the NetBeans IDE. I'm using version 8.1. You can download the latest version and use that one. For introduction, I'm just going to show you that these are all the menus on the menu bar which have several options, okay, related to your project. As and when you need it, you can use them. Below that there's a toolbar wherein you have the shortcut, or you can say visual icons for the common things that you might need to do on your project, like opening a project or creating a new project and so on. Okay, here this is a start page wherein it will list all the recent projects that you might have created. For example, there are some projects created over here. On the left you see some tabs. These are the commonly used tabs for managing your project. So this first one is the projects tab, in which you will see all the projects that you have created. You have the files tab and the services tab, which we will see later on. Okay, so for now we're just going to deal with how to create a new project. So first of all, go to file, okay, click file menu and select new project. Okay, by default the Java is selected. You can select it whichever project you want. For now we are using the Java project, so we'll select Java and then Java application, because we are creating a simple Java application. In case it is disabled, don't worry. If you create it for the first time, this option will be disabled. Just select it and click next and automatically it gets enabled. Now on this screen it will ask you to specify name and location for your project. So over here I'm going to select the location, the name as, let's say, first application. For the location, by default it will take the NetBeans project folder, but we don't want that, so we'll go to browse, and let's say for example in my PC I want to select some location over here, let's say ITCOM projects, which I have created as a folder previously, and I'm going to select that. So you can see it will give you the project folder as ITCOM projects first application. Likewise, it will also create a main class with a package name same as the name of your application but in small letter. This is the naming convention, which we'll see later, and the name of the main class file, which is first application. But if you don't want that, you can change it to home. Remember not to delete the dot, because it specifies a demarcation of the path, package name dot class name. Okay, and then hit finish. Okay, so it will create, you can see on the left in the projects tab, you can see it has created the you can see the folder path, that is first application, source packages, this is the package name, that is first application, and then the name of your Java file, that is home.java. Okay, so this is how you create a project in NetBeans IDE. Okay, so I think it's pretty simple. You can change the name of the author. By default it will take the name of your machine. You can change it to whatever you want. Okay, it's always good to give author name so as to keep a track of who has created this code. Okay, so that's all guys. It's very simple how to create a project in NetBeans IDE. Okay, now you must be curious as to where is the physical location of this particular project and how is this folder path mapped with the actual physical location. So let me tell you, the source packages folder is mapped with the SRC folder in your project location. That is, this is the project location in my machine. This is ITCOM projects. This is my first application. If you double click and go to SRC, you will see your package, that is first application in small letters, and this is your home.java file. You can see the type shows as Java file. So this is where your project is physically located, and this is the path of your project. Also you might want to see where is the JDK that is going to execute it. So when you install the NetBeans, it will ask you to, it will automatically select the path of the JDK that you have already installed. So normally it gets installed in your C drive, your operating system drive, C, program files, Java, and you can see this is the JDK. that is development kit. This is GRE, the runtime. So if you double click JDK, you in the bin folder, you'll be able to see your Java C compiler and your Java file, that is your executable, which will execute your Java code. Okay, so we will see in depth about these things later on when we come to what is JDK and what is Java compiler and what is the executable. Okay, so for now, just remember that this is the file that is going to compile your code, and this is the file that is going to execute your code internally in NetBeans, because the path is already set when you install NetBeans. So it is important that you have to first install JDK before you install NetBeans. Okay, so this is your folder path. Okay, and that was your JDK. All right, so let's go back to NetBeans. Alright, so now that we have the code ready over here, you can see that when we open that file home.java, the first thing that you see is the package declaration. This is the name of this package where the file is physically residing. You can see the name is first application. Java is very case sensitive, so ensure that you do not change the case of the names of the files, otherwise it will get confused. Okay, and then over here you can see the class declaration, that is home. I told you that the name of the class will be same as the name of the file, or should I say the name of the file is same as the name of the class. Here you can see the declaration of public static void main, which is your main method. So here, as we did in the last video, for those who have not seen the last video where I have explained the structure of the Java class, please go through it from the description link given in the description box. Okay, so here I'm going to write down system.out.println hello. Now there are some shortcuts that NetBeans provides, so you did not write like a complete system.out. This can cause spelling mistakes. So that's why what we can do is you just could click S out, write down S out and hit the tab key, and it will automatically complete the system.out.println statement. So what you have to do is type S out and then hit the tab key on your keypad. Okay, so to print the statement, that system.out.println. Now here I'm going to simply type hello statement. So this is to show to the user that okay, we have executed the main method which has a print statement that says hello. What is system out print? You do not bother right now, just understand that it's a statement for printing something on the screen. Okay, so that's how you write something in the code. Okay, so now we know how to create a project in NetBeans, what is the folder hierarchy in a project, in a NetBeans, in a Java project. We've seen how to create a class and write a statement in the main method for executing the statement. And then you see there's a libraries folder over here, which when you expand you see the JDK 1.8 mapped here with the project. This is from where NetBeans maps all the built-in classes and objects required for creating a Java program as well as compiling and executing a Java program. So now what is left to do is to execute this code. So to execute this code you need to have a main method. Now we already have a main method over here, so I'm going to hit the run button over here, and you can see in the bottom it starts executing the code, and the output window shows the statement hello. It shows the build successful message and how much time it took to build this program. This may vary based on the speed of your processor, and normally it takes very less time. There is not much to process. So guys, this is all about how to create a program and how to execute it from NetBeans IDE. I hope you understood this. Okay guys, so now you've seen how to create a project or a Java application in NetBeans IDE and how to execute it. But remember that in the previous vlog I told you that when a Java file is compiled, it gets converted into a .class file. In case you have not seen the vlog, please check the link given in the description box. So this class file is what makes Java platform independent, because it can be executed on any other platform provided it has the specific JVM or Java virtual machine. So let's go and check if the .class file got created or not. So I'm going to take you back to the folder structure where my application is physically residing. So you have this build folder in which all the classes are there, and in your application you can see this is the home.class file. You can see the type. This is where your bytecode is there. So let's open it with Notepad. And so this is your bytecode. This is what will be executed by your JVM on any platform that you try to execute this class file. Okay, so that's it. This is how your program gets converted from a .java file. You can see the look over here, it says home.java, and over there it was home.class. Alright, so that's all guys. This is how you create and execute a Java program in NetBeans. Okay guys, so that's all from TechCorner-JavaConCafe. Today let's do a quick summary of what we have done. We have seen how to open the NetBeans IDE and create a new Java project by using the file menu, and then how to execute it in the NetBeans IDE, where to see the output and where exactly the JDK folder is located, where is your source files located in the folder hierarchy when you create a project. So it's a pretty simple process. Because we are using an IDE, it makes it much simpler. It's a more difficult thing when you have to create your project using Notepad, because you have to create the whole let's say folder structure by yourself. So using NetBeans IDE, it was much simpler. So I hope you understood. In case you have not understood, write to me on itcomedutr@gmail.com. You can leave your comments in the comment section, and also write to me in case you want some specific tutorials to be created, and we'll try to do it as soon as possible. Okay guys, then take care and goodbye. Keep smiling because smiles are contagious. See you soon. Bye bye.